Today I'm going to be doing something a little different for you guys. I'm going to be doing an old cooking video, making cornbread. That's right, cornbread. And I got a secret about it. This is my grandmother's secret recipe. It means a lot to me. It's delicious. I want to share it with you guys today. Hopefully you can enjoy it too. Hell yeah. So this will also be my first attempt at doing video voiceover. My son was having a very heated game of Fortnite, so I'm having to actually do it twice, but I've cut out a lot of stuff, took a lot of pictures to show you how it is. It's a very simple recipe, only requires a few ingredients. I'll give you the full ingredients list at the very end of the video. For the body of the video, we'll just go through it step by step, and then I'll give you the full list at the end. Alright, so the first thing you're going to start out with is a cast iron skillet. This is a 10-inch pre-seasoned skillet. Next, the first ingredient will be Crisco, all vegetable shortening. What you're going to do is, a little tip, is put a bag on your hand, a sandwich bag, before spreading the Crisco onto your pan. Alright, so make sure you get the pan coated evenly. Make sure you get it, not a really thick coat, but definitely get a full coat on it. Don't forget to coat the sides, that's very important as well. When you're done, just throw the bag away and you don't have to worry about anything else. Nice coat on there. Alright, so at this time, go ahead and preset your oven to 450. Put your pan in the oven, top rack, center of the top rack, and just go ahead and forget about it at this point. Alright, go ahead and get you out a mixing bowl. Whatever size you have will work for the most part. This is not a huge recipe. First ingredient is cornmeal, self-rising cornmeal. I'm using yellow, doesn't matter if you use white or yellow. You need 1 cup. 1 cup of self-rising cornmeal. Next ingredient is milk. I used whole milk. You're going to need 1 cup of whole milk. 1 cup of whole milk. Go ahead and combine these ingredients at this time. That way you have your mixing cup freed up. The next ingredient is going to be 1 egg. 1 whole egg, not a white, not a yellow, the whole egg. Go ahead and put the whole egg in there. Alright, and the next ingredient is going to be 2 tablespoons of Crisco. All vegetable shortening. 2 tablespoons. Alright, so after you get the Crisco added, go ahead and put your tablespoon and your other spoon. I use another spoon to scrape the top off, make sure it's nice and level, in your 1 cup measuring cup. Next, go ahead and put some warm water and some Dawn dish detergent or something like that in there, so it can go ahead and start cutting through that grease. And that's pretty much it for the recipe itself, but I like to add about a handful of cheese. This is Colby Jack cheese, shredded. A little less than a handful makes the cornbread nice and moist. The next thing I like to add personally is some real bacon bit pieces. No measurement on these, just add as many as you think you would want. You don't have to add the cheese or the bacon bits. This is just something that I like to do. My kids will eat it when I do this, so that means a lot to me. Alright, at this point, go ahead and mix everything up real thoroughly. Get it all mixed. And remember your pan that you forgot about in the oven? Yeah, it should be about ready at this point. Alright, so once the oven preheats to 450, you're going to go ahead and pull the pan out of the oven. See that? Nice and all melted, all that oil. So make sure you get the oil spread around, kind of tilt the pan back and forth, get the bottom coated really well. There you go. And then go ahead and pour your mix in. You'll notice immediately hearing a sizzling sound. That is what gives you that thick, golden, crunchy crust at the bottom of your cornbread that a lot of people can't figure out how to get. You gotta have that pan really hot to start with. Alright, once you've got it in the pan, go ahead and put it back in the oven, top rack, center. And set your timer for 12 minutes and 30 seconds. You can go higher, you can go 13 minutes or or longer. I like to do 12 minutes and 30 seconds. I like a moist cornbread, which the cheese does help with that a lot. Alright, after 12 minutes and 30 seconds, go ahead and pull your cornbread out. This is what you see, is what you get. Like I said, you can leave it in there longer. You can turn it on broil if you want the top to be more brown. But this is about how I like mine. Yes, sir. Alright, give it a couple minutes and go ahead and cut it up into pieces. Try not to scratch the bottom of your pan. And then pull out a piece or two so everything else is easier to get out of the pan. Look at that. That is nice. If you get a chance, try this recipe out. This is really amazingly moist cornbread that's been out for a couple minutes. The bottom gets crispy, especially if you let it sit for a while. And I only did 12:30. You can do longer, 13. And you can also preheat your oven for longer if you want the bottom a little more crispy. But that's it. This is a delicious cornbread. Don't forget you can add anything to it you want. Jalapeno juice, jalapenos, corn, whatever you want. Alright, well it is taste time. I've already ate a couple pieces, but for some reason my camera didn't catch it, so I'm going to go in for piece 3. Check that out. See that bacon and the cheese in it. Let's give it another test. You can't beat this. This is the best cornbread out there. Make sure to try this out whenever you have the chance.